Hey guys, today I want to show you how I usually do my ombre nails at home. For the first step, I push back my cuticles with a nail-made cuticle pusher. You can buy it on glitterplanet.com and I love the color on it. The next step, I use a cuticle bit to remove the cuticle from my nail plate, and I also use a 180 hand file to remove the shine of my nails. To clean the nails, I usually love to use iso alcohol, but this time I tried to do it with acetone because I read that online somewhere and I have problems with really oily nail beds. So I tried doing acetone and my nails have been on for like 2 weeks now and they have not been lifting, which is really good for me because usually they start like around like 2 weeks start lifting. After I cleaned the nails, I start gluing down the easy tips from Glitter Planet and I absolutely love the shape of them. Like they're straight, they're absolutely amazing. Here you can see I applied all of the tips and now I use a 180 hand file to basically make the tip flush with my nail and also give the nails a little bit more shape because I usually like to make them like super pointy. Really important thing I learned here is if you make the nails super pointy and super thin like the tips, then later on when you apply the acrylic it doesn't go out as far, you know, like you don't want to have wide nails. So if you make sure that your tip is already kind of like thin, you'll make sure that your nail ends up really straight too. After that I apply a nail primer. Usually I love to use the No Lift Nails primer. It's an acid-based primer, and if you don't want to use an acid-based primer, the Young Nails Protein Bond is also really good. Also a tip here, if you ever feel like your nails are lifting or you have really oily nail beds, you can always do the primer twice. Like you let the first layer dry and then you apply a second layer. For the monomer, I use Glam & Glitz monomer. That's like my most favorite one. I don't know why, but I don't really like the Mia Secret one and I just love the smell of it better than from Mia Secret. As my first color, I use Snake Charmer from Glitter Planet. I absolutely love this green because it's also kind of like, it has like some glitter particles in, which I really like. Especially for ombre, using a color that has like some glitter particles in helps you blend the color way better. And I also want you to know, if you need a lot of beads, if you want to work wet, if you want to work dry, that's all on you. At the end of the day, you just do your own nails. And I feel like as long as you are happy with the end result, and as long as your nails are holding up, nobody should be concerned with what you do with your nails or how you apply acrylic. Like I know there's so many methods, like the 3 bead method, 2 bead method, but if you just want to do like small beads, you know, you're fine. Just do whatever you think is working for you. My second color is Cover Beige from Mia Secret. I really like that one just because I feel like it looks really good with my skin tone and it also has some glitter particles in it. Now you can see me trying to blend it down the nail. Sometimes it depends on what color or what cover powder you use. Some of them blend very well, some of them aren't. The problem I have with the Mia Secret one, I feel like there's not a lot of coverage a lot of times. So if you have that problem, you just have to build it up. After I'm done with the nude color, I like to go back into my shimmer color, which is the green, and blend it down a little bit just to make the whole ombre a little bit better. A tip, if you use any colors without glitter or you don't care about the glitter, you can always use things like the natural powder from Young Nails, which helps the blend a lot. I repeat the process for all of my fingers and then I apply the crystal clear from Glitter Planet. I really like the consistency of that acrylic powder. Also, their cover colors are really pretty and they work, in my opinion, the best. The reason I used Mia Secret for this one here is because I haven't gotten the beige color from Glitter Planet yet, and I don't think it's the one I have would look good with the green. So for the last step, acrylic wise, you just apply the clear, try to build up your nail, try to just make the nail in a nice shape. You'll see I don't never use a lot of acrylic because I like to just apply it and not have like a whole bulk on my nail, because at the end of the day you'll still have to file a lot. So I just try to do a little bit of acrylic at the time and just see if I can already shape the nail before I even start filing. Also a reminder with ombre in general, if you apply too much of your colors, you will file into them later, so always try to keep it very thin. After I'm done applying the acrylic, I usually wait a few minutes and make sure that all my nails are dry. I like to test this with my cuticle pusher, and I'll leave the sound in so you can hear how it sounds. if the nails weren't dry yet, you would hear no clicking sound. It would more like a very muffled sound. So just wait until your nails are fully dry and start filing them. I usually love to use the metal file from Glitter Planet because it just gives you like such a nice shape. I do switch to a normal hand file after that just to file the top because I feel like the file is so good that I feel like I would carve in some extra scratches. Now I cleanse my nails with a cleansing alcohol. I usually like to get it from Sally's or Cosmoprof. Here's a tip for someone that struggles like me. Usually when I do this stuff with the alcohol, it leaves like white marks on my nails, and I try to use different alcohol. I try to use just a brush, but if you ever have problems with like a white film on your nails after cleansing, you can just apply a primer before you do your top coat to just get rid of these white marks. I let that primer dry and then I apply the shiny top coat I just got from my nail boxy. Also in general, always make sure, especially when you work around the cuticle, to keep your nail more down so you don't flat the cuticle. Doesn't matter if it's acrylic, it doesn't matter if it's gel, just make sure the gel or acrylic does not flat your cuticle. And at the end I apply cuticle oil and you're good to go. I hope you liked this video, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Bye!